Hi, today I want to talk about the Lydian mode, specifically a Lydian. I made this little backing track, so I want to play here, and then I'll talk about what I'm doing. So that's your Lydian shape. Starting on the 5th fret for people who are using the graphics. Just play straight up and down. That's how I do if I'm trying to sync something in. I always start off going straight up and down. Even the timing doesn't really matter so much at first. You just want to get the feel of the position. And then I like to listen how each note goes against. So like and then you just make up little patterns, like just where you can practice sequences, that kind of thing. Like a going down sort of here. I like to run that. Real quick, I'll show you what I'm doing there. I'm just starting on the A, first note of the pattern, going up 3 notes. Then you start on the 2nd note. You go up 3 notes. 3rd note, 4th note, 5th note. You can stop right there at the octave if you want. That's one of the best exercises you can do on a bass or a guitar, or even whatever you're playing, is because the sequences, it helps you when you run down the scale. So, now you got your shape, same exact shape, except you're going to start on the 12th fret here. I'm going to play a little bit, improvise a little bit on this. Same shape. I think it sounds really good up here on the 12th. Start creating music. is I'm just playing chords here, like your A major, because that's your fourth note of the E major scale. A Lydian comes from E major. And then the fifth chord is your B7. So my shape is, I got the 5th fret on the 1st string, 6th fret on the 3rd string, and the 4th string. All them notes held down like that. I just kind of made a little rhythm to the, I usually just strum like a, hit the root first, and then hit the other two, and let it ring out. And then same with the B. It's 7th fret 1st string, 7th fret 3rd string, 8th fret on the G. I like this sound. So I was kind of strumming like this pattern. Back and forth. And then the bass line was just A to B. And then, you know, practicing that Lydian. Because Lydian goes well, like if you're playing out of A Lydian, even though it's the E major scale, you're playing that note to the E major, but you're highlighting the A. So that's pretty much the difference, but it's a huge difference. One note makes a gigantic difference. It's a whole different feel. So in order to play modes, I mean, I don't know, I'm not like a professor of music or anything, but you want to stay away from what I've learned, what I've seen too, also online and stuff, and you want to stay away from the E major, because otherwise you're going to sound like you're playing out of E major, because the mode doesn't resolve. That's why it kind of stays tense, like not really tense, there's no resolution. It just goes back and forth between those two chords. And that 5 always wants to go down to the 1. That's just how music works. So, and you're pulling yourself back to the A. And if you was to go to the E, you're going to sound like you're playing out of E major. So, modal music's a little bit different than normal music from what I've get when I practice and stuff. And so those two chords, generally like this chord, you got your A and the B's next to it, so you can use that mode across both those chords. And it's like the same thing if you was to play out of, say, Lydian, you know, you can use the Lydian chord and then use that 4 back and forth on them too, and then play the other mode. It's just however you want to combine it. Or if you want to just practice over one chord and there's some versions, you can do that as well. But that's how I like to practice. Like anything I'm learning, I put a little composition like that together and just practice it. And that's how I get it into my playing. And then I'll start off with like this, and then I'll move on to adding more chords, or you know, that kind of thing, and start off simple. So I'm gonna play a little bit more for like a little outro here. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and you can come watch me on live. I do the same kind of things live. I put together compositions that I've either been working on. A lot of times I do improv, because I'll just get on there, like it's become my practice time really, and I know what I want to practice beforehand, so I'll lay those chords down, I make up solos and jam. So I think it's cool for anybody who's like me, who practices and is trying to learn all this stuff. You know, I got a lot to learn myself. I know a good bit, but there's a ton I don't know, you know, and I play every day, and I figure if people get on there, you know, and bass players and they want to see, I try to say beforehand, like, this is out of mixed Lydian or whatever, and then before I play, that way the people that do play and they want to learn, they can kind of see what I'm doing, you know. But anyways, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.